Much like this shirt, I'm very used. Hey, it's Jabbo. Welcome to BrickTsar. This is your home for vintage Lego, and I'm doing another video on the update of piecing together a 6 times the dimensional size of set 611, the police car. So I've actually accomplished a lot in just a few hours today working on it. I say a few hours. That seems like a long time. And yeah, so we took off last video. I had finished the 4x10 and the 4x4 and the 1x1 upsize. Now I've done the wheels. In addition to the wheels, I've made the 4x4 round on the for the stud on the wheel, and I've done this also to the UCS tipper truck. Updated those wheels. So I built the wheel. I modified how I do the bottom of the wheel. Maybe I should be doing a close-up of this right now. I don't know. So got that wheel and the other wheel. I have no way of making dualies. I don't know how to do the dualies with these. So they're singles anyway, but with the tipper truck, they're all singles as well. I built a 2x2 black brick, which is a lot easier than building the wheel. Even though the wheelbase has the same dimensional brick size, you have to do modifications to get the axle. It's just like the real brick. You have to have a place to run the axle. So basic bricks are simple. It just takes a lot of bricks. Like you start this, I'm like, oh, I got plenty of bricks, and you're like, oh my goodness, I need more. The 1x2s make you feel very special. I'm actually supposed to put a round 2x2 brick in the middle there to represent the pin that's in a 2x2 brick. So I built 2 of those. I do need to get the round bricks to go in there. What else did I build? Oh, this is the thing I'm most special. I'm most proud of. I built the headlight brick. So this is actually pretty easy with standard colors like this. Basically, to get the outline of the pattern, I have to use some studs knot on top. There's 1x4 tiles is the piece going up on either side. And then I have to offset the black line at the bottom and the black line at the top. So I use those jumpers. I used the 1x3 jumpers because it was easier. You could use 1x2 jumpers, but I have a whole bunch of those in my store. But just building a little brick like this is amazing. I would go get out a whole bunch of bricks and plates out of my store, and then I'd go back and get some more. And then hopefully I'm remembering to change the quantity, subtract the quantity from my Bricklink store. But it took a lot more bricks than I thought. And also with all these white elements, these are all new from sets, and they appear to be slightly different colors, which is depressing. But headlights. So yeah, the police car has black, not chrome. I actually don't. I think this came up before on one of the older videos, but about the headlight brick in white. I don't think they did it in chrome, but there may be one out there. I'm not 100%. I can't remember, but I think it turned out well. What do you think? And then here's the chrome one for the tipper truck. That was a lot more challenging. This was the first piece I made, special piece anyway, for the tipper truck, UCS tipper truck. And it's actually a little easier thanks to the James Bond set. The Speed Champion James Bond set. It had a whole bunch of the tiles in that flat or the metallic silver or whatever that is. What you really need is bricks, and those came from Lego Agents. There's a 1x8 brick and a Lego Agents set. So coming along, there's only 15 elements. And the thing that I'm working on now is there's 1x2 trans clear bricks. And the trans clear is by far the most challenging as far as the sourcing the pieces, because there's a limited variety of trans clear, and some of the parts are expensive that would be more efficient. I used a bunch of 1x1s, 1x1 tiles and 1x1 plates, where I'd rather use larger plates for those, but it's just I didn't have any with me. I have a box somewhere, and I did spend a little bit of time looking for the box because I need to build the slopes, the 2x4 45-degree slopes. And I couldn't find the box. I had experimented with it, and I ran into some problems because they wouldn't fit over the studs if I didn't raise them up a little bit, and then I couldn't get the angle right. And there's a whole bunch of things. And I'm still looking for the guy. I saw videos a while back. He did the 45-degree slope in 2x2 that had the space printing on it. He made some mocks of those, and I thought they were on Rebrickable. I just can't find them. So if anybody knows where that is, how to build a 6 by any kind of slope, and the printed one would be great, because I'm sure it'd be easier to do just a plain one. Only problem is that there's, again, a limited number of colors, and ideally I thought I could just stack them and go up, but you don't. It needs to be a 1 by on the bottom, and then if you do it this way, it's 2 by, and then it doesn't go over the studs on the plate that's going to be on. I'd have to remove the studs, which I guess I could do just to make it work, but I don't really want to. I'm trying to minimize. Like, I'm going to have to adapt the 1 by 1. I talked about it in the last video because it won't fit the way it goes on the set. But yeah, I just got. There's one of the bricks. I still got to add all the 1 by 1s, and I got to find. So there is an element that Lego made that is a 1 by 4 round plate, but it's got a hole in the middle of it, and it works perfectly for the studs. And then you get a 2 by 2 clear brick. I had a whole bunch of those, and again, those are in the box. I have hundreds. I don't know if you've seen my Bricklink hauls over the last couple of years. There's a lot of the hauls. I got these slopes and transclear bricks just to make stuff like this. I really need to be getting tiles and plates. But that's where I'm at. Just want to do a quick update of that. I'm very happy with how the headlight brick turned out. And yeah, of course I got to do this, the special font. That I'm not worried about it. It may not be perfect. It may look more like the standard font, but we will. I won't know till I experiment, but I'll do a similar technique that I did with this. It'll probably be a combination of studs not on top. It'd be nice if you could just build it brick built up, but it's hard to get those angles. Somehow I imagine there might be some cheese slopes involved. I'm not 100% sure because you got the curvature of the C. That's going to be a challenge. Most of the other letters, the P and the C, they got the rounded parts in there. But I'm not really worried about it because basically these bricks, they only have, oh, here's one. They only have the printing on one side of them. So all I got to do is make that one side on 2 different bricks. And then everything else is just standard plates and bricks. So it's coming along. It's 15 parts, and I've built 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've built 9 of the parts. Almost got 2 more of them. So I got to finish the 2 1 by 2 transclear bricks. I got to completely build the 2 by 4 45-degree slope bricks and the 2 police 2 by 3 bricks, printed bricks. So that's where I'm at, just an update on that process. And I do, before I go, one thing. If I didn't say it already, man, it is amazing how this eats the parts. I had this tray here. This tray had a bunch of tiles in it that I had sorted out from some used collections. And I'm going to end up using all of them. All the black ones are gone. I used them. And then there's some white ones in here. Those will be used when I finish the 2 by 3 bricks. I'll probably use all of them, plus get more out of my store. So it's actually helping to sort. Because things I've sorted that I didn't know where to put, I'm using them. So use the bricks. Use the bricks. That's what I'm doing. See, I can tie any shirt into any topic. I'm actually using the bricks to make mocks. It's not unprecedented on my channel, but it is rare, but not valuable. See you in the next video in a different shirt.